Don't you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon.
G'day everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Anna and this is You Got Me in Stitches. Today I am coming in at you with a fabric haul. Righto, there's a little bit of fabric today guys. Yeah. So let's start off with a fabric that you have already seen because I have already made a linden in this, and it is this lovely super soft stripe jersey. So you saw that last week in the makes video, and this is just what I have left over. Might be able to eke out a little top. This is 100% cotton, constellations, navy back colourway with pretty polar bears and polar bear cubs, and these are both from So Dicily, linked below. And yeah, I have been after the constellation polar bears for quite a while. I'd also purchased that same fabric for a gift and for somebody else, not me, even though I guess fabric is a gift for yourself. The yardage that I ordered, 2 yards of the polar bears and 1 yard 10 for the stripe. This next fabric is from a company that I'd never heard of before until I saw Liz from the Baker That Sews, who also has a wonderful YouTube channel, and it is this wonderful stripy fabric. I got 3 yards and I believe it is a viscose crepe. Definitely feels like it's got a little bit of crepe in there, and very floaty, and I'm thinking of a long dress. Now the stripes on the fabric actually go diagonal, so if I hold it up, put it that way, there you go, so they go in the diagonal direction, and I think that I really like that, as opposed to stripes just going horizontally or vertically, and just a little bit of extra interest going on the diagonal. Also, I think it would make a great pair of wide leg pants, so we've got quite a few options there. Next two fabrics are from Size Fiction. Little card included there. Now, you're not going to believe this. When I made the order of these two beautiful fabrics, it was of an evening, and no bit of a lie guys, it was mailed out second class, and in the UK, they, with everything going on as well in the world, could be maybe even delivery time of 4 or 5 days or longer, and it came the next day. So I ordered this, I think about 7 PM at night, and it came later part of the morning. Absolutely incredible. I just cannot get over that. It must have been sent by Peregrine Falcon mail because it just whizzed here really quickly. So I never had that, never. So the first one is a lilac colour, coming up pretty true to colours, little bit of a stretch, that's got a bit of a stretch in its setting. And I was thinking of making some cropped pants with this. Picked up 1.5 yards. Then we have these beautiful hummingbirds on an aqua colourway. Aren't they stunning? And 1.5 yards of this cotton fabric as well, and possibly a little shirt or something. It does have a little bit of structure to it. Also, I was thinking of something a little bit different, maybe even cushions. So I'll see when I come to make this up. But again, to soften fabric like this, I would put baking soda in. I know some other people say like soda that you drink, like Coca-Cola or something. No, I don't even drink any of that anyway. I like to use the baking soda, and it's gentle on the fabric and in the environment as well. The next 4 fabrics are from the wonderful Andrea at Pink Door. This is her little thank you card that she puts in with the parcel, and also a little handwritten note there. I like these little personal touches. First up is an ivory colourway, and it is a viscose. It is called Be the Garden. Really like the floral design there. I got myself 2 yards of this, so either a floaty blouse or a dress. In a way, the weather is changing, but there's no harm in sewing items ready for springtime. The next one is called Blossom in Nature, and it's a navy colourway there on the background, which works wonderfully with all the beautiful colours of the petals. I got me 1.5 yards of this, and again it is so super soft as the ivory one, and it will be great again for a little floaty top of sorts. This next one is a cable knit, and you have to get in kind of quick with these ones, because as soon as I saw them, it was like almost you blink and miss it and they have gone. See the cable knit there? This one is a Bordeaux jersey, and I got me 1.5 yards of this one, and this is so super soft, and I'm thinking of a cardigan. I got exactly the same but in a different colourway. It's a little bit brighter. It's called Sunny Ochre. But this one, I don't know why, it just feels just a little bit more coarse than the Bordeaux one. Not quite as super soft. It is soft, but it's not as super soft as the other one. And again, this will be a cardigan. Really love these colours, and I was hoping to get a couple of the other colourways as well. There was a mauve, and I think there was a deeper purple, but they have gone. So Andrea, watch out, you know I'm going to be back for the other colourways. These next 5 fabrics are from my friend's store. Now, she is not online, unfortunately, so there will not be a link below. So if anyone comes back and says I've linked everybody below and I've missed out this store, that is why, guys. So I'm sorry about that. The only way around it is if there's something that you like, let me know, and she's more than happy to mail out and overseas. So all these are cotton fabrics. This first one, I don't know, I really like it. Look at all those beautiful hippie colours, and you could team that up with anything. Black pants, jeans, grey pants, navy colour pants, all sorts. You can really play around with the colour skirts, pants and everything. Yeah, so I got 1.5 yards of this one, and then I'm thinking of a shirt, a button placket front shirt, possibly. I've got a few ideas of playing around, because obviously with shirts you don't necessarily have to have buttons. You could actually get away with a zipper or something like that. This one is rather fruity, and we have kiwi and apple, watermelon, oranges and strawberries, pineapples, little bit of a lighter weight card in this one, and got 1.5 yards of that. I was thinking maybe a little tie front shirt or something. This next one is so super cute. It's not too dissimilar to a fabric that I got a whole bunch of time ago, but the bird boxes were much bigger and more perhaps for making home decor like cushions. So this is a mid to lightweight cotton fabric, and it has these beautiful little bird boxes there. And yeah, I'm so boring, I know, shirts, but shirts, they're so versatile. They can go with anything, button down, zipper front, tie front, anything like that. And white big colourway there, and you could pick out quite a few different colours to team up with pants or a skirt. Now finally, I don't want anyone, this is pause off on this one. I got 2 yards, the light blue colourway is the background, and I'm thinking maybe when Michelle watches this video, she might be tempted by this one. Look, it has little kittens on. They are so adorable. And I'm actually thinking of a shirt dress in this one. Maybe one that I have already made, or possibly just go through my pinning collection and see if I have any other shirt dresses. But that, I think, would work brilliantly as a little tea dress, shirt dress, anything like that. It was so wonderful going to my Fin store, and I haven't been there for quite a while because I don't like going out under the circumstances, and even if everything wasn't going in the world, I'm kind of, yeah, too many people, yeah, they frighten me a little bit, and yeah, anyway. So she's easily changed stores. She's only moved a couple of stores down, and it's so much bigger. And when I first walked in there, it was just amazing. And she was so kind. She always gives me a little bit of a discount. And she's very naughty for that. I tell her off, but you can't argue with that. It's like, okay. And that was last week, and also had my friend Lynn come with me. So Lynn, if you're watching, thank you so much for that. And also Lynn picked up a couple of fabrics from my friend as well. So I think we're going to be hitting my friend's store a lot more often. And she has not only wonderful fabrics, but also the price ranges are very affordable, and they got, you know, start from inexpensive up into higher increments. So yeah, great tastes and prices for everybody. These last few fabrics, Fabricland, and again, that striped also is great on the piece strings to start at inexpensive price and go up in more expensive increments. And sometimes you can find some fantastic fabrics and the price is really reasonable. So again, you can see that in the links below. So the first one is not a fabric, it is some elastic, and I had an idea with this, and I'm not sure what I was going to actually tell you. Let's just say I'll make, instead of doing what I have done, an incorporate wider elastic. So this is 2-inch wide, and I got 2 yards of this. So stay tuned to see what I do with this elastic. Then we have just midweight iron-on interfacing, and I like this interfacing because when you, it won't come up I don't think, but when you feel the back you can actually feel the knobbly parts of the glue as opposed to it being smooth back. And I have struggled before pressing the smooth back iron-on interfacing on whatever garments that I'm constructing. It doesn't always stick. With this particular one, which I always make sure I get, it sticks wonderfully. Righto, the actual fabrics. And kind of looking at this pile, the first three fabrics are kind of a bit more season appropriate and more autumnal. So let's start off with this floral one. I think you agree that that one is a lot more autumnal. I got 2 yards, 100% cotton, and it is a midweight cotton. And I'm thinking either, I think you could actually get away with making some pants, but again it's going to be some sort of top. Haven't exactly decided what pattern to sew with this. Kind of got a few ideas but nothing actually concrete with that one. Then we have a thicker t-shirty jersey, little bit of stitch there, and I'm thinking of making some high-waisted flat front pants, just something comfortable to wear around the house. And it's kind of in a, I'd say, burgundy colour. It's coming up a little bit lighter. In person it's just a shade darker than it's showing up on camera, but it's so super soft and it doesn't fray, which is really good. So maybe I could just whiz something up on the serger, and yeah, another quick make. And I picked me up, I think it was 1.5 yards of this one because it was on the longer bolt. Then we have, funny, I'm going to show you this next one because the two lovely ladies from Sewilicious actually had a make, and seeing this fabric it reminded me exactly, and message, and I put in a comment, I was like, I've got that exact same fabric, and the spots are cream, not white, so that is correct there. I got 2 yards, and I'm thinking of either wide leg pants or a knee length kind of a tee dress maybe, or even a jumpsuit. I think that would work really well. And I'm trying to think what the composition, I think it was a cotton viscose, really drapey and really soft. Next up is a cotton drill. It's a midweight drill, and I was thinking of lander pants. It is a sky pastel blue, and I think that would work really well with being lander pants or something similar, or maybe on the bottom I might play around and just bring the bottom out a little bit more so they've got a little bit of kick flare to the design. Then I have 2 yards of this really fun fabric, so just these colourful balloons, and I think that would work as a little bit of a vintage vibe shirt dress of sorts. And yeah, it's got a little bit of structure to it, and when you actually feel it you can feel a little bit of texture but not too much against the main part of your body. Some textured fabrics can be a little bit irritating, and because I have very sensitive skin I do have to be careful of that myself, but this is just enough softness that it won't be like sandpaper, if you like. So to the fingers it does feel just a tiny bit coarse, but by the time I soften it up and yeah, it should be even more softer. But yeah, I was definitely thinking of another shirt dress of sorts with that. And the final fabric, I know it kind of looks a little not too dissimilar to the pastel blue. This is not quite a pastel, it's kind of, it's still blue. See what you think. The light's probably not going to really show in the favour. 100% cotton, and I'm thinking of just some regular cotton pants, and yeah, with maybe some buttons in a diagonal feature across the front. I've got a pair of jeans and they have that design, and I was maybe thinking of self-drafting a pattern not too dissimilar to those jeans, but there is also a beaded pattern that I have that I've not as yet made up. A little bit put off because there was a better garment that I went to make quite a while ago, and actually it's a long time coming video, and I think I'm going to call it when garments go disastrously wrong, because yeah, it's an absolute disaster, guys. But yeah, I'm thinking pants in this blue colourway. I would just call it a light blue, and looking on it, there's a little bit of patterning in the threads. You can very finely see the lines through it, as opposed to it just being a kind of block colour with not seeing anything. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense, guys. I don't know. That is my fabric haul. Yep, I think I did okay. It was a little bit large, but the actual yardage of fabric wasn't too much. Speedy. You guys know I have gone through my fabric collection, and some of the fabrics have been languishing for a while, so they have moved on, some of them. So I'm now getting fabrics that I know I am going to wear, and tastes change, don't they, after a time. And also fabric textures. Sometimes you might like a look of a fabric, but you've changed your mind on how it feels. So yeah, kind of out with some and in with some, so it's kind of breaking even. So you could argue it didn't really cost me anything. Yeah, so I take a look at the links below if you like, if you've seen any fabrics here that you think, that's not too bad, might give that a go. Trouble is, when you see other vloggers getting a few fabrics, and it's like, yeah, kind of have to sit on your hands. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up, and also if you'd like, please subscribe. Just click that little red button there, and then you won't miss out on any videos. Right, guys, so please stay safe and take care, and stitch up a storm or whatever is your craft that you enjoy doing. Until next Sunday, take care, guys, and thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, quick edit there because of the colour went really crazy. Never had that before. So yeah, 1.5 yards with the beautiful hummingbirds cotton, and thinking of possibly, oh, it keeps doing that. Why does it keep doing that already? That's crazy.